welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Notice us with a lack of cutlery between our hands. That is handsome Dan Nye.
That's clever Eric Muller, and we do not do that. We are not gimmicky, but we are going to talk about the widely already discussed Logan. So
that's right.
So this is...
We're class acts. We don't do gimmicks. We might do shticks.
Yes.
Dan.
We might do shticks. We might do puns.
We might do bits.
Yes. We might do bits. We might refuse to do bits. Me. But no, we are going to talk about Logan because it's been a big discussion thing. After Get Out was the next big movie we were both really excited to see.
And it's delivered.
It delivered. Just a little bit of cliff notes. This is set in the future. They do...
The far distant future of 2029.
Yeah, 29. So it was... And then they make references to things that have happened in the past. But, you know, something a little over 10 years down the road. Not crazy futuristic. You don't get, like, flying cars. There's world building.
You don't eat people and call it Soylent Green.
Exactly.
Nothing like that.
There's world building, but enough to let you know you're in the future and that this is where these characters have gone to. So you get Logan, you get Professor X pretty quickly, you get, what was the name of Stephen Merchant's?
Caliban.
You get Caliban, who I didn't even recognize him at this.
Oh, yeah.
At first. He was great.
It was a really good role for him to take. He did a great job with it.
He disappeared in that. Anyway, you get pretty much Logan providing for Professor X and Caliban, like just doing what he can to stay off the radar when X-23, Laura, kind of stumbles into his life, and Boyd Holbrook, I don't remember his character's name.
Pierce
just is hunting him down. That's pretty much the plot of the movie.
Yes.
And we don't really need to spoil anything else aside from that, because that all happens in the first 15 minutes.
You get most of that from the trailers.
Yeah, exactly. You get that from the trailers. What are some of your initial thoughts? What would you like to say about this movie?
Oh, this movie is brutal. Like, both physically and emotionally.
Very much. Real quick, this is going to be spoiler-free. We will also be doing a Rotten review, probably around the same length. So, continue.
Yeah. If this is truly Hugh Jackman's last ride as Logan, he went out wanting the way he wanted, wanting more.
You got a little... The way you said that, I got a little Harry in there. This is like, going more.
Hey, Hugh Jackman, you knocked it out of the park.
So one thing I did, I found myself describing this and just trying to not, because going in like what we just told you, that's what you get from the trailers. But I was describing it to a friend on Facebook, and I was like, he kept calling it a superhero movie, and I'm like, I suppose it is, but that's like the third thing I would call this. It's very gritty. It's very almost post-apocalyptic, and is much more a drama than anything else.
I would call it more of a noir or cowboy western movie, because that is how Hugh Jackman is portraying Logan in this. Because what I really appreciate about this film is that the director James Mangold actually let him and Patrick Stewart, two great actors, actually act in this. Because in the X-Men movies, there's the one-liners, and it's just
quippy.
Right, and it's just them, sticking to the character types. So in this one, they're actually getting a chance to act, and wow, what a great performance.
I totally agree in that. So I'm glad you brought that up, because they are, you forget that these guys have been playing these characters for 17 years. And you forget that where they came from and how good of actors they are, like how many awards Patrick Stewart has just laying on his shelf. And
he's Sir Patrick Stewart.
Sir Pat Stew. And then you get Hugh Jackman, who could be an EGOT winner at some point in his life. I'm pretty sure he already has a Tony, and he's been nominated for Oscars. I know he was nominated for Les Mis. I don't think he won.
He did.
And that's the thing, is you watch, and even Stephen Merchant does a great little subtle performance too. And the girl, she was so good as X-23.
You'll really know the impact of this movie when there's a lot of little girls in the future named Laura.
Yes, exactly. And then Boyd Holbrook he was very adequate as as a bad guy. Didn't have a lot to do, pretty stereotypical.
But he did his part well.
But yeah, and that's the thing, is we can't delve too much into it, because then we will get into spoiler territory. It's beautiful. The film itself is really well shot. I thought it was very well paced. It's really on the long side for being a standalone superhero movie. It's over 220, but it's like, it builds to points, but it's also like It's not drawn out, even though it's long and it's taking its time, and the whole movie really breathes.
And also, yeah, I was going to say, there's scenes that allows you, the audience, to breathe along with everyone in the film.
Mm-hmm. And it's the action pieces, too, because you can't have a comic book movie and not have said action pieces. They're really well done. You start off the movie, and it's not a spoiler, you start off the movie and, like, you know it's a different type of movie. It is brutal. Parts of this movie are downright brutal.
Parts are flying. That's how brutal it is.
In the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
So.
Glorious.
Anything else? Do you have anything bad that you want to mention?
Nope. You?
No, not really.
So let's go ahead and grade this bad boy. A.
It's an A.
Yeah.
It's a total A. I think for me, this year so far, Get Out is better. It's a little bit better, but mostly because of the subject matter that it tackles and the issues that it's addressing. But as far as starting off the comic book year with this movie, it's like, it's a punch in the face and a kick to the gut. And you're just like, where are we going from here? Oh, we're going to Guardians. I could use a little levity. I could use some...
Right, considering this time last year, we were like, so, Batman v Superman.
That's exactly what we were doing. Oh, so... That's, Logan. If you haven't seen it, go see it. You'll see our spoilers review.
Only spoiler I will give is bring tissues. You will cry the manliest of tears.
We will get to that in the other video. But very much thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know what you thought about Logan. If we won't spoil anything, check out the other video. You'll be able to see that there too. That's clever Eric Muller sitting right over there.
That's handsome Dan Nye.
As always, thank you for watching. Ahoy, ahoy.
Ramble on.